Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a nice gentle flow for flexibility. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. So let's begin today in just a nice comfy seat. And you can place your hands on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes. Take a nice big inhale as you lengthen your spine. And exhale. Let it go. Another big breath in. And out. And let this next inhale be the biggest breath you've taken all day. And let it go. Awesome, you guys. We are going to stay seated. And just breathe for a few moments. Similar to what we did last week. And just letting the shoulders fall from the ears. Breathing in any way that feels good for you. So that could be through the nose, through the mouth, through a combination of the two. You can put effort into the breath to slow it down, to deepen it. But you don't have to put any effort into it at all. Just allowing yourself to settle in. Notice what thoughts are on the mind. And maybe place them to the side. And listen to the next inhale you take, followed by an exhale. I want you to stay as you are and take 2 more full cycles of breath. Enjoying the stillness throughout the body. And after that second exhale, you can slowly start to open up your eyes and maybe smile. Nice job, you guys. Wiggle your fingers, maybe even your toes. We're going to be reaching our arms out in front. Turn your thumbs to face down. Cross your right hand over top of the left and then just bring the palms together. We're going to try to lift our hands up above the head. Push into the palms a little bit and try to slide your arms onto either side of your head. And then sit a little taller. Push into your palms again. Maybe you can feel some love through your shoulders, through your arms, maybe all the way down your back. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, let your arms just fall back down in front of you. And you can let them go. Feel free to take a shoulder roll and reach them back out. Thumbs facing down, left hand over top this time. Push into those palms just a little bit. Use an inhale. Sweep your arms up. Maybe you can bring your arms right beside your ears or a little further back even. Just sit tall. Push into the palms a little bit. Try to feel the love through those shoulders. Breathe. One more inhale. And letting the exhale. Bring your arms back down and release. Take a shoulder roll if you'd like. And maybe another smile. You can make your way onto your hands and knees into your tabletop. Spreading your fingers nice and wide. Bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Maybe rock it out a little bit side to side. Tucking your toes under when you're ready. If you haven't already done so, take a deep inhale and an exhale as you lift your knees off of your mat for downward facing dog. Pushing into your palms. Let your head be heavy. Maybe pedaling your feet a few times or letting your hips sway side to side. Or you could always be still. Just finding your breath. Awesome work, you guys. Let's use an inhale and start to look forwards. As you exhale, walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale. Let's come all the way up to standing, reaching up, maybe looking up. And exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart, down to your sides. Take a shoulder roll. And inhale as you lift up, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands. Let's take our left foot back into a lunge. You can lower your back knee. Untuck your back toes and feel free to roll your mat over for some extra padding. We're going to lift our chest. Setting up our lunge here. Lifting the chest. Place your hands on your knee. Soften your shoulders. I want you to bring your left arm to your side. With an inhale, we're going to reach our left arm out and up and maybe lean over to the side. A nice side stretch, but all the while sinking into the hips. Breathe and use an inhale to bring yourself back up. With the exhale, you can let the left hand fall back to your side and then maybe actually place it on your knee. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Send your hips back half splits. Point your toes up towards the ceiling. Just lengthening that front leg. Take an inhale and an exhale. And then using an inhale, shift your weight forwards back into your lunge. You can tuck your back toes under, maybe even lift the knee. As you inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Reach up, maybe looking up. Exhale, lower your hands in front of your heart, down to your sides. Option to add a shoulder roll. Take a big inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold and plant your hands. Let's take our right foot back. Lower the knee, untuck the toes, rest on the top of the foot. Start to lift the chest. Feel free to roll the mat over again. Find that hip flexor. Soften the shoulders. Find your balance. You can start to bring your right arm out to the side with a big inhale. Reach your arm out and up and over. Nice side stretch. Awesome work, you guys. Breathe. Reach. And use an inhale to bring you back up and an exhale to let the right arm fall back down to the side or to your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to the floor. Send the hips back just enough to straighten the front leg. Maybe pointing your toes up towards the ceiling. Breathe. And then let's use an inhale. Shift our weight forwards again, bending into that front knee. You can tuck your back toes, lift the knee if you'd like. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bring your back foot to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Reach up, maybe look up. And exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart and down to your sides. Shoulder roll if you want it. And a big inhale as you reach up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Reach up, maybe look up. Exhale as you lower your hands in front of your heart and down to your sides. Awesome, you guys. We are going to find a nice wide stance. So wider than that width apart, you might want to turn sideways on your mat. Check on your toes, see if they can point forwards or maybe even in a little bit. With an inhale, lengthen through the spine, and an exhale to fold forwards. So you might come halfway and draw your belly button back towards your spine. Or you might be able to bring your fingertips or your palms all the way to the floor. Send those hips back. Maybe even lift your toes off of the mat. Find that nice stretch through the back of your legs. So you can stay halfway, or you can let your upper body be nice and heavy. Maybe you can shift your gaze between your knees. Fold forwards. Awesome job, you guys. With an inhale, I want you to lift halfway again. Push into the fingertips. We're going to walk our hands over towards our right foot. So you might get halfway there. You might get all the way there. You could hang onto your ankle. You could hang onto your calf. Just give that leg a hug as best you can. Using an inhale, we're going to come back through center. Lengthen your spine again. Push into your fingertips. Go for that half lift. As you exhale, walk your hands over towards the left side again. Maybe just a little, maybe a lot. Hug your leg a little bit. Awesome, you guys. Inhale is going to bring you back through center. Push into your fingertips, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold. One more time. Let your head be heavy. Awesome job, you guys. Taking an inhale. We're going to lift all the way back up to standing. Maybe bend your knees a little bit. Come all the way up. You can step your feet back together. You could heel toe your feet back together. Find the top of your mat again, though. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take a big inhale as you reach your arms up. As you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold, planting your hands. We're going to step back into downward facing dog. Taking just one big inhale here and using the exhale to lower your knees all the way down to your mat. You can bring your knees together and sit back on your heels. We're going to lean back a little bit here. So sitting on your heels, start to lean back. See if the knees want to lift. Stretching the top of the ankles, maybe all the way up the shins, so you can have your hands behind you, or you can float. And you might also just be lifting one knee at a time and switching sides. If that is the case, you can switch sides. Awesome job, you guys. Let's slowly start to lean forwards again. Bring our knees down as well as our hands, giving your ankles a little bit of a shake. And then you can cross them and sit all the way down, bringing your legs out in front. You can have a nice bend through the knees. You can have straight legs, but maybe pointing your toes up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale to lengthen through the spine, and using the exhale, start to fold forwards. Reaching for the feet, but maybe your hands just lightly rest on the floor or on your shins. Feeling the length through the back of the legs. Awesome, you guys. Let's use an inhale and slowly lift the upper body all the way back up into a long spine. Keep your legs like they are. Take an inhale to lengthen a little bit more through the spine, and with the exhale, turn your chest to the right for a twist. Use your fingertips on the floor, on your legs for support to keep your spine long. Using an inhale, bring your chest forwards. Exhale, twist to the left. Fingertips pushing into the floor. Awesome, you guys. Taking an inhale, bringing your chest back to face the front. Give your legs a little bit of a shake or just move them around a little bit. You can bring the soles of your feet together and your knees out wide. Butterfly, but let's bring our feet a little bit further away. We're going to bring our hands to our knees as well, and inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold forward. So you might just rest your hands on top of your legs or your feet, or you might slide your arms underneath your legs. Let your palms face up maybe. Go into a little ball. Maybe your forehead can rest in your heels, maybe not quite. But just breathe. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing with your arms, with your legs, just find your breath. Nicely done, you guys. Using an inhale, we're going to slowly lift back up. Slide your arms out from under you if you did bring them under. And we're going to lean back and try to float here in our butterfly. So you can keep the soles of the feet together. Maybe the feet never leave the floor. Maybe you can lean back or hang onto your ankles or even your knees and find that sweet spot where you're balancing. In butterfly, this is supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be a challenge, it's supposed to be a nice hip opener at the same time. Nice job, you guys. And then we're going to gracefully send ourselves back so that we're laying down. But you might let go of your feet, you might gracefully bring yourself down, or you might keep hanging onto your feet and roll down and come into a floating butterfly if you are still hanging onto your feet. Enjoying the hip opener for just a little bit longer. And if you are just coming down onto your back, well, you can hug your knees into your chest. You might even do a little rock side to side. And if you're still in floating butterfly, well, you can start to let go of your feet. Hang onto your knees. Add a little rock side to side as you massage the low back. Nicely done, you guys. When you feel good, we're going to send our legs out nice and long. Spread your feet out nice and wide. Resting your arms at your sides, let your palms face up. Shavasana. Come back to your breath. Let your body be still. Staying here for as long as you have time for today. And enjoying the rest of your day. And meeting me right back here tomorrow. Until then, namaste.